Hey guys, it is finally time to unbox my March 2021 Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I'm aware it is April. In fact, it is April 1st, and this came very late this month, and I meant to film this earlier, but then I got my second COVID vaccine, and just everything went downhill from there. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad I'm vaccinated, but I definitely had some side effects to that second dose, so, you know, shout out if you understand the pain. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive on in and see what I got. So if you're unaware, Ipsy Glam Bag Plus is a curated makeup monthly subscription bag. You get 5 items, 3 of which you get to choose now, 2 of which they choose for you based on a style quiz. And there's 3 different tiers. So there's the normal Ipsy Glam Bag, which is mostly sample sizes, but you do get a random, you know, full size thrown in there. For the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, you get 5 full size products. And then the Ultimate, I think you get 12, or I don't know. I don't do Ultimate, it's too much for me. This is what the card looks like this month. Stronger together, the future is female. You got this. Quality. Like Sharon Dion and red lipstick and a cat eye, some things are just better together. Celebrate the people and products that make you look and feel your best. And then there is some stuff on here about how to wear different colors and the save the date for next month's personalization options. Cool. So as I open the bag, here is the card. It says, March 2021, stronger together, the future is female. I just realized I haven't even shown you the bag. This is what the bag looks like, and this is the design, which I get it. I like the theme. I'm just running into the problem where I don't have a use for all these bags anymore. So I'm just I like the new bag idea. I'm just kind of over it now that it's been like 6 months. It's the same issue I had with the normal Ipsy Glam Bag. For those of you who aren't aware, Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, you do get 5 full-sized items, and 3 of them you get to choose now. So let's go ahead and look at the first product. So the first product is Vineyard Soiree. Soiree? I feel like I'm not saying that word right. Eyeshadow palette by Colored Rain. So I have gotten another eyeshadow palette from them in Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. It was more of a neutrally palette, but it kind of came off orange on my skin. But I'm also just very, very pale. So who knows what, that means. Let's open this up. And this is a bunch of purples, which I love. Which, like, purples I feel like I don't wear enough. You know what I mean? They're supposed to go good with green eyes, and I just don't feel like I rock them enough. I don't remember what else was the customization option in this category, which editing me will have already put up there on the screen by now, but I probably just wasn't thrilled. Okay, so this is that palette swatched, which I like. I'll have a lot to play around with. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first product. It is Air Repair Complexion Boosting Moisturizer. So let's go ahead and give this a little sniff. I do have spring allergies right now. You might hear it in my little nasally voice. It has a little bit of a fragrance, but I don't mind fragranced face products. I actually enjoy them. So I'm excited about this. I will use this and I'll let you guys know how this works for the course of the next month. The next product I am looking at is the Ofra Blush Bellini Liquid Baked and Smoothing Blush. So this is what the box looks like. I feel like it's been a while since we've gotten an Ofra product, considering I feel like Ofra products are like used to be in the glam bags like all the time. The classic Ofra case. And then this is the color of the blush, which it's a little, I've already started getting my summer color, if you will, that I clearly need to even out. I'm almost like Neapolitan ice cream right there. Look at that. Anyways, I'm working on evening it out both artificially and not artificially. But let's go ahead and swatch this bad boy. Ooh, I like the texture of that blush. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wow, shadows. So yeah, that's what that blush looks like. I like that. It's a subtle blush. It's not like a va-va boom punch you in the gut blush. I like the texture of this. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing with this blush. I like it. Is that a scent I smell? Oh no, I think I was just smelling some of that moisturizer. Anyways, the next product is the Belle and Argent Plum Premonition eyeshadow palette. This is what the box looks like. And we'll go ahead and open this bad boy. Maybe, maybe not. Ooh, so these are pretty. So this is what the palette looks like. We will go ahead and swatch here in a minute. Okay, so this is what that palette swatched looks like. So I'm loving these glitter shades. I'm always a sucker for glitter shades. They are probably some of my favorite eyeshadows in the whole world. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing with that. And then lastly, our last product is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Full Coverage Concealer. So concealer is one of those, I don't know if I've ever gotten a concealer in Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, or even normal Ipsy Glam Bag before Glam Bag Plus came out. This is what it looks like. This looks like the shade that I use, actually, or was that an add-on? What I'm thinking of to translate the thoughts in my brain for those of you who are watching, I got the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, but I want to say that was a $3 add-on, so never mind. I don't think it counts. But anyways, yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten a concealer before. I do like how big that wand is. And then I do feel like that would be nice full coverage right there. And as someone who struggles with texture and adult acne and all sorts of just skin flaws that I'm always trying to cover up, I always enjoy a good concealer. Anyways, that was it for my March Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. And then what I usually like to do now is I like to go over the products I got from my last Ipsy Glam Bag Plus and talk about what I liked, what I didn't like about them now that I've had about a month to use them all. And last month also came a little late as well, so it has been a full month. I haven't used as much makeup as normal because we've been pretty busy at work with spring break and whatnot, but I did my best. So first off, let's go ahead. I guess only some of this was makeup. Most of this was actually like skincare, so whatever. Anyways, the first product is the Vitabrid C12 Dual Drop Serum. I did like this as a serum. Pretty good either way. Nothing super dramatically changed about my face complexion. Something that I will say, I do feel like this maybe helped a little bit, but I always use a serum and I'm not entirely sure if I've decided what kind of serum I use or helps or doesn't help, just as long as the fact that I use some sort of serum to help keep everything properly moisturized. But again, I'm also not a esthetician or cosmetologist or, you know, beauty scientist for lack of professional term. The next product, I'm actually wearing it on my lips right now. It is the Pretty Filter Soul Velvet Lipstick. So I do like this color. I have worn this a couple times now. I always like neutral colors more than I like bright colors, but I also understand that like it's spring. This is when we start wearing bright colors again. So it's just something I've personally been like trying to get more comfortable with, especially because I feel like with the masks, like I've just been wearing lipstick in general less and less. And now that I'm fully vaccinated and like I'm around my friends who are fully vaccinated, I can think about wearing lipstick again. It's just such a weird concept for me, but I'm sure I'll get over it. Either way, I liked this lipstick. The next product is the Goldfaden MD Problem Uneven Skin Tone Solution. I feel like that's not even part of the name. I think I'm just saying all the words that are on here. But anyways, it's the Goldfaden MD Solution Vital Boost Even Skin Tone Daily Moisturizer. And this targets uneven skin tone and has vitamin D, hyaluronic acid, and gooseberry. So this My only issue with this, I actually loved this as moisturizer. It's thick, it lasted all day, lasted all night, didn't have any problems with that. My issue with it is because I'm so used to moisturizers, including SPF, I completely forgot to check to see whether or not this had SPF. And then when I started spending a lot of time outside at work, as I do this time every year, I didn't even think about not wearing SPF. And next thing I know, at one point my face was this color, and I've been using a lot of moisturizers to kind of repair all the skin damage that happened from it. It's probably a very good thing I got this glam bag like at the very end of the month, because if I hadn't, then there would have been some issues with like just even being able to put on makeup, because my skin was a peely mess for a long time. So my issue, which maybe I'm not even allowed to have an issue with this, but my issue is this doesn't have SPF in it. And that's probably more my fault than anything else. I'm just so used to moisturizers, including SPF, now that I recognized it didn't after my skin got super burnt, that I was like, remember, Amanda, summer is basically here in Texas, so you should check that out. But otherwise, love this as moisturizer. Just wish it had SPF. The next product we got last month was this, sorry, I just realized how smudgy it was, this Mayo blush palette. So I loved all the colors in this. My issue was I had some like hard time getting my blush brush into some of those pans, because none of them are super big, and some of those colors, like this color specifically that I liked, they didn't have like the big pan version in there. Either way, we had some issues. I liked the colors, I liked the product. It's just, it needed a better palette design in my opinion. But otherwise, I ain't mad. It was pretty good for a blush palette, considering I feel like I don't wear blush all the time. And in fact, today, with how much skin imperfections I'm having, with as many skin imperfections as I'm having right now, like, I tried to stay away from blush or anything that accentuates the bumpiness on my skin. So it was something that was like, I almost didn't even want to wear it today, but I was like, I'm gonna show you guys what at least one of those shades from this palette looks like. The next product was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation, which I am wearing on my skin right now. I really liked this. It's a pretty full coverage foundation. My issue now is, because of getting sunburn earlier this month, my skin isn't actually naturally this color anymore. It's like this middle shade right here on my face. Not this pale shade, but this like middle shade right here. And so I now need to switch over to like some of my darker foundation colors. But I did really like this as a foundation, especially because I do prefer a very full coverage foundation to hide all of my skin imperfections. And then lastly, another foundation. This wasn't a part of my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. This was an add-on, but I decided to try it. And I had hopes for it being a better summer, you know, maybe transition season foundation shade. But this is a very sheer coverage foundation. In fact, it's so sheer coverage that I was not about it. It's, oh, by the way, it's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. Not my favorite, not by a long shot. Like, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with this bad boy. I might have to just like mix it in with another foundation that's more full coverage and go from there. Like, it's not bad. It just doesn't work for my skin type personally. And then lastly, there was another product. It was a weird, okay, the product itself wasn't weird. The circumstances of how that product got into my bag were weird, because I did not buy this product. It wasn't one of my normal products that came in my Ipsy Glam bag. I made sure I didn't like redeem points. I don't know, like, and I'm not affiliated or sponsored or anything, so I have no idea why this came in here. It was the Brazilian, it was a leave-in conditioner, like some Brazilian coconut. My hair loves it, would recommend. Kind of sad it wasn't a full-size product because my hair loved it. Anyways, if you've made it this far through my rantings and ramblings and just incoherent nonsense, thank you so much for watching, and please consider doing all the things that make the YouTube algorithm recommend my video to other people, such as liking and sharing and subscribing and commenting and turning on the notification bell. Anyways, stay safe out there, friends.